Hi everyone, my name is Philip Jacobs. I'm the owner of Heightened Path RV Rentals. And for those that don't know me, I've been doing RV rentals for 9 years. I started on the side, similar to many of you. I owned an RV, was upside down on payments. I didn't know what to do with it. And I slowly started renting it out. And to my surprise, it rented out immediately and a lot. So a lot of you are probably in the same boat. But I've gone through tons of headaches and tons of things and a lot of lessons. This is well before RV Share or Outdoorsy or any other third party existed. So I've done this from the ground up. I opened another location on my own with no funding or anything in Arizona, and I ran that location for 5 years. Nevertheless, that's kind of my credentials. I've been in this industry for a long time. This will be going on season 10. I do an owner consigned fleet. Right now, I have owned some of my own units, and I have bought some from owners at various times, and I've sold some here and there. But for the most part, my fleet is all owner managed. So I have a lot of knowledge. I have a lot of understanding of this industry. I am pretty well connected with many of the dealers and manufacturers. Nevertheless, that's kind of my credentials. That's my background. You can go to the website, of course, and read more of my bio and whatnot. Anyway, moving forward. So I wanted to tell you something. A lot of you have been on the forums. You're looking for help. You're looking for tools. You're looking for forms, documents, contracts, legal things, this, that, and the other. I am now, finally, it's been a long time, a lot of you have been asking, selling my information, my contracts, my documents, my tools. They are very, very helpful. Again, I've been doing this for a long time. I've designed all this stuff from the ground up. The thing that makes my stuff different, better, if you will, is my contracts have all been drafted by attorneys or law firms, and I've paid thousands of dollars for these things. These aren't something I just grabbed off of the internet and downloaded and tweaked or what have you. They've been things that have actually been drafted. Every year they get annually reviewed, they get updated, and they get, reviewed by an attorney to make sure everything is still good and work in order. I cover many things in my contracts that are just not covered in the third-party sites. You just have to trust me on this. But here's the other thing that I love, and I'm proud to say this. Maybe not proud is the right word, but I'm pleased to say this, that I love about my contracts. I have been paperless since after the first year I started. I printed out paper the first year, and I was like, no more of this. This is Crazyville, right? After that, I became completely paperless. I made all of my documents PDF friendly. They can be signed online. They can be signed on a tablet, on a phone, on a device, or whatever. Now, 10 years later, whatever, we can do everything from our cell phone, which is awesome, right? So all of these documents are electronic and mobile friendly. And the forms are already there and ready for you to be filled out, which is awesome. The other thing is, especially on my check-in and check-out forms, I'm really love those forms. And you know why? It automates things for you. It walks you through the walkthrough step by step by just following the flow list, so to speak. Meaning if you were to send somebody else out to do a checkout on your RV, everything is on the list. All they have to do is follow the order and it does it for them. All of the mileage is automatically calculated. Generator hours is calculated. Tanks being dumped or empty or whatever, it's all there and it calculates it for you. So you use the same form to check in and check out, and there's separate signatures for when the customer comes and gets it. Anyways, that's just one of my forms. I've got dozens of these forms, and they work. That's the other thing. They work, and they look professional. I wouldn't put stuff out if it didn't look professional. So when I send these things to my renters who rent from me, all these documentations, forms, and whatnot, this is the feedback I received. Wow, your company is really professional. Or the contract we received from this company is just like nothing compared to yours. Yes, my contracts tend to be a little bit longer. I'm a little stricter with some of my stuff. I've been doing this for a long time. And again, I'll give you descriptions on each and every one of the forms that I'm selling. I want to help you succeed. Yes, you can buy other forms from other people. Yes, you can buy the documentations. That's fine. Why are mine so much more expensive or whatever the case may be? I just told you why. I designed them from the ground up, from scratch. And they're all electronic and mobile friendly. That's my biggest selling point, and they work. Like, they're good tools. Something that you need in this industry, and especially with RV rentals. It is not like anything else I've ever done, and I've done a lot of businesses and a lot of different things. You really need good tools to help you be successful. And the basic forms that are given through these third-party sites are not going to help you be successful. I can guarantee this. I can promise you this because I've looked at them. I'll leave it at that, okay? My forms will absolutely help you be successful, tracking inventory, tracking cleaning. If you want to make this grow, if you want to get more fleet, more units, whatever, how are you going to know if your cleaners did what they needed to do? I have checklists for all these things, and it's very thorough, and it's all digital. Or you can print them out, whatever. How are you going to know if the mechanic did the proper DOT inspection, so that way if somebody comes to sue you later and say, hey, this wasn't done right, or the brakes weren't inspected, I've got a form for that. I've got all of these things in place. My return inspection form for when a renter comes back is 4 pages long. It takes us an hour to go through the RV from top to bottom. And that's trailers, trailers are a little shorter, but you get my point. It takes us a while because there are many boxes to check off, and it's divided room by room, section by section, so that my inspectors don't miss anything on the return inspection. So that way we're billing properly the renters if they do indeed damage something. If you've got questions, I'm sure that you will, please feel free to ask. I can assure you, these tools will help you be very successful with your business. Even if you're just a single unit owner, I've got plenty of simple little forms. I've already made electronic friendly versions of the RV Share It in the Outdoorsy forums. They work. I've already sold dozens of them to people, and they love it. They love the fact that everything is just drop down and selection, and they just have to punch it in. It's great. Again, my name is Philip. I've been doing this for a long time. I've got plethora of information, and hang tight because some of you want coaching, mentorship, training for RV rentals, and I am working on that as well because I want you to be successful. I want you to succeed. I'm not caring about selling the forums per se. It's more that I want you to be successful. I see a lot of you on these forums and you're just totally lost. You're in the dark. You have no idea about certain things, or you do it a few times and you realize it's not for you. Fill in the blank. It doesn't matter. Some of you are just winging it. I can assure you, just even getting your hands on some of this material will help you dramatically. And you can pick or choose. You don't have to buy the packages. Maybe you just want a few of the forms. They're all individually for sale. I take PayPal. I can do Google. I didn't list that on the brochure. I can take Google, Zelle Pay, whatever works best for you. Just direct message me. I'll put my email address in there as well for my actual business. And I'm here to help you. I want to help you. I want to see you succeed. I want to see, this be a profitable thing like it turned in for me. Without you having to go through all the headaches and all the nightmares and all the frustrations that I've had to go through. Anyway, sorry this video is probably longer than what I wanted it to. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see or talk to you soon.